Hey y'all, it is me, Anissa Smith, your Chief Workforce Officer for Center for Urban Excellence, and it is Workforce Wednesday. So excited. As you all know, we have two more sessions before the end of our season, and then we're gonna go on break for summer, and then we coming back in the fall with some fire, okay? So super excited about today's guest speaker. She is a phenomenal, phenomenal woman. Okay, when Maya Angelou wrote the poem, she was talking about her. All right, so LaSheena Wilson is a purpose-driven creative entrepreneur and nurturer at heart. As the visionary behind Soarbäe Candle Company, she blends warmth, intention, and storytelling into every experience she creates. Deeply rooted in faith, family, and growth, LaSheena is passionate about inspiring others to embrace their journey, find beauty in the process, and live with grace. Whether she's building her brand, pouring into her family, or encouraging her community, she leads with authenticity, love, and quiet strength that uplifts everyone around her. And truer words cannot have been spoken. It is such a pleasure to have LaSheena on with us today. Okay, girl, thank you for your time. She is also on the East Coast. Okay, so it's about 8:30 her time, but she is
Yes.
hanging in with us, ma'am. So the floor is yours. Thank you again so much for joining us. We are just so looking forward to all the gems you're going to drop and knowing that our members here are going to walk away feeling so inspired. So floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on tonight. And hello to everyone that has joined. Again, my name is LaSheena Wilson, and I'm the owner and founder of Sorbet Candle Co. We have been in business for 5.5 years. November of 2026 will make 6 years for us, and it has been quite the journey. I would say faith journey, because this is definitely a faith process that I'm walking out. Anytime that you step into your purpose, um, you're always leaning and depending on God for direction and next steps. Um, so to tell you a little bit about how we got started, um, while I started the business 5.5 years ago, the journey actually started way before that. In about 2012, I finally got the courage to leave an abusive relationship. I'm not sure if there's anyone that has ever encountered abuse or maybe currently going through abuse, but there is help for you. And you don't have to stay in these situations. But again, in 2012, I found the courage to finally leave my abuser. And after leaving and kind of transitioning and going through my healing process, God was laying on my heart to be a resource for other women that had maybe gone through a traumatic situation, such as domestic violence or just anything really. As women, we carry so much on our shoulders. And so I just wanted to be a resource, a light of hope in a sense, to let people, other women know that life does not stop at in trauma, and your trauma does not define you, that there is life after that. So I really didn't know how I was going to go about being this resource. I thought about maybe starting a nonprofit, but as I really began to dig deep into my healing process, candles was the thing that really kind of helped me during that process. It was the one thing that helped calm the noise for me during all the chaos that was going on around me. And so when I started the company 5 years ago, I um I I came up, I was trying to figure out I would what would I name the company really? And sorbet came to mind. Initially, it was a play on words, right? I said, oh, I'll make fruity scented candles, like the sorbet that we eat. But as I really begin to dig deep and studying candle making and um, just the different elements of candles and what they represent for different people, Sorbet became more of an empowerment statement, a statement that, um, to encourage others to soar beyond what challenges they're facing now, where you are currently, and again, not allowing trauma to define where you are and who you are. So, again, it was more of a statement to me and still is, encouraging me as well as other women. Sorbet is more than just candles, but it's building community, um, letting us know that we're here for one another. Oftentimes, we like to go through life by ourselves. We don't like to talk about the challenges that we face. So, 2 years ago, I created another entity to Sorbet Candles. So, we create candle making classes. So, gathering women, men. We've had so many different classes that it's truly been a blessing to me because it's more than just candle making, but it's creating a space in which we can all come together and one, connect, be creative. You'll be surprised um, the artist that lies inside of you. Being able to come in and create your own custom scent, but it's also a place where we can release. Again, like I mentioned, a lot of times we carry a lot of things that we're facing, a lot of things that we're challenged with, and we don't often have a space where we feel safe to just release and say, hey, I'm struggling with this, or, having someone share their testimony that they've overcome something and it inspires someone else that may be challenged with the same thing. So it's become more of a space where we're building community and creating spaces where people can come and just release. Um, Now, when I started my journey, I didn't have any formal training in candle making. I didn't go to school for it. I was actually an accountant for 14 years. And at the time, I kind of felt that I was like, I'm like, are you really gonna leave your full-time job to go and pursue candle making? But it has been such a blessing to me, just to be in a space where I'm walking in my purpose. Um, Not about the money all the time, but the feeling that you get, you feel so fulfilled when you're able to walk in your purpose. So I would encourage anyone that is thinking about starting a career that is, or starting to become an entrepreneur to not be afraid. Step out on faith. God's got you every step of the way. I know there's times where it's like I question, did I make the right decision? But God always sends confirmations, right? To let you know that, yes, you are in the right place. I do have a short video to kind of show you what we do. Again, we make candles, we make reed diffusers, room sprays. So, all things that will help change the atmosphere in your home, like smelling good. Um, and then also we do candle classes. And then recently I've just embarked on doing gift baskets for home closings. Like I've partnered with a bunch of different real estate professionals in the area. So it's definitely been great. Oh, I do see some chats. Let me see before I go in the video to make sure that I answer questions. I seen one about, I don't know why it's not pulling up. Anissa, I don't know if you can see it on your
Yep,
side.
no worries. No worries. One was saying that they love how you turn your passion, your pain into purpose, and
Oh,
how
thank
you
you.
now help others. And the other was, do you make sense for the car?
So
Little car freshener.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I have not made any sense for the car. I've been kind of toying around with that. Some of the products that I see, the little reed diffusers for the car, I see a lot of responses that they spill in the car. And so I want to find something that I can do where it wouldn't damage your car, but it would also bring, a nice smell to your car. Any other questions?
I think you're clear for now.
Oh, sorry. I
Okay.
had a question.
Okay.
How did you feel on your first like sale, like your first that when somebody I forgot the word, like
First purchase,
Yes. Like, how did you feel?
I was extremely ecstatic because, again, it's one of those things where I was very nervous to step out and do this, not knowing would anybody really buy my scents. Um, and so the first sale, I think, was from some family members, and I was extremely ecstatic. Um, my first scent that I created was called Sweet Love. And so a lot of my fragrances on my line, I blend myself. So majority of them, I would say 75% of the fragrances that I currently have are fragrances that I blended. So Sweet Love is a blend of guava, melon, and peach. And when I tell you, most people would think it's too fruity, but it's such a nice romantic blend. And I add dried rose petals to it just to give it just a touch of romance. But it's reminiscent of the first time that I met my husband. And so while I was not looking for love in that moment, having him come into my life was a sweet love. It's something that I didn't realize that I needed. If anything, I was trying to shy away. I was trying to shy away from love because of what I had experienced. Um, I think going through an abusive relationship and trying to date again can be very challenging because you're not sure if it's okay to give your heart away again. Um, Feeling like, will I encounter the same experiences? Um, but I'm here to tell you. Life does not end after trauma. And it has been a beautiful relationship. We have now been married for, um, it will be 6 years this year, and we've been together for 8. So, yeah, if anyone has ever gone through an abusive situation or just had your heart broken, um, it's okay to try love again. Any more questions?
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Um, were you like when you got your first customer? Were you like excited about it, or were you like shocked when you got your first customer?
A little bit of both. Because again, I'm nervous not knowing who would purchase, if anybody would support. So I was a little shocked, but I was extremely excited. It gave me the courage and the push to continue to promote, to continue to market. Again, I've never been on this side of owning my own business and all that it takes to be an entrepreneur. I am the creative, I am the marketing, packaging, customer service. So just being able to balance all of that sometimes can be a little frightening and scary because, again, you're stepping into new
Can
territory.
I just
So,
ask you one more question? What's your favorite
okay,
thing you ever made? Like your favorite candle you ever made?
say that one more time.
What was your favorite candle you ever made, or your favorite thing you ever made?
Um, so I have a few favorite, right? Sweet Love, again, is probably my top selling candle year round. Um, Peace is another one, and Caribbean Dream. Those are my three favorite.
Oh, that's
I'll
cool.
tell you a little bit about Peace. And a lot of my candles, again, I like to create candles that tell stories about my journey that other women may connect with. So Peace was in a time where um, again, I'm coming out of that toxic situation and so desperately needing peace and just being able to find the peace of God. I know I speak about religion and spirituality a lot, but that is what truly helped me being able to build a relationship with God. And so that is the story behind Peace. And then Caribbean Dream. Caribbean is mango, it's coconut, it's lime. So it really gives you those Jamaican type vibes, makes you feel like you're on a vacation, right? So, and I love to travel. So those three candles, I would say are probably
Can
my
I ask you one more
favorite.
question?
Okay.
Can I check out your website? Cause I want to like see what your candles are, like what they look like.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll put my website in the chat.
I want to because I kind of want to buy one of your candles.
Oh, I would love for you to. So it's sorbet.com, and I put it in the chat
And I'm also
as well.
Christian too, so yeah.
Okay.
I have one
Mm.
more.
Okay.
So what is like one of your like favorite, like really, really favorite, like scents of like the candles like you make?
Hmm.
And like, can I get a word um like a definition about the scent? I don't know how to explain it, but like you smell it and there's like a word in your mind and like yeah.
Okay. So I gave you my three top favorite: Sweet Love, Peace, and Caribbean. Um, Caribbean, I think my mind escapes to, I would say, a vacation. I'm on the water. My feet um, feel the sand through my toes and walking on the beach. That's the vibe that Caribbean gives me.
Can I ask you one more question? Are you
Okay.
working on like on a new project soon? Take your website.
Yes. So my new project is coming out with my men's line. My husband and I are working together to create a line that is tailored more to the everyday man. And so a lot of my candles, my vision behind them is that the everyday woman can experience a sense of luxury um, and feel peace in their home when they're burning these candles.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Are you gonna work on more? Are you gonna work on more scents of candles?
Yes, so right now I have probably about 26 cents on my website. They're only, I think, maybe eight. So I switch them out every season. So continue to check. They'll be switching out again soon, probably in May for the summer collection.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
I'm
And
gonna
again, if
rally for.
anyone, I'm sorry.
No, no, go ahead.
No, I was going to say if anyone is interested in learning how to make candles, I was never formally trained. Um, but there's so much information out there from YouTube to different books. Candle making I feel like a scientist sometimes. Biology was my favorite subject in school. And so being able to study the different wax, I use a soy wax because it's clean. You don't have to worry about burning toxins when you're burning your candles. And so I try to keep my candles as clean as possible. I don't even add colorants to the candles just to keep a very clean candle when you're burning your candle in your home and with your family. But again, there's so much information out on YouTube, again, different books about the different waxes, the different fragrances, the different the different fragrance load, like how much fragrance to add to a certain candle. That's something that was really challenging at first, like the wick size. You wouldn't think the wick size would make a difference. You would just, initially, I just thought, oh, I can just add a wick and it'll burn. Well, no, if the wick is too small, the candle will tunnel. And so you'll have all this wax around the vessel and then it'll be burning down the middle. And so, that was a journey trying to figure out the science behind it. But there's so much information out there, and there's so many candle companies now that you can buy candle kits and create your own. So yeah,
Can I ask you one more question? Do you have
yeah,
a
of
scent that you don't
course.
like?
What happened?
Do you have a scent that you don't like?
Um, there's been a couple, but I never put them out. Again, when I'm creating a scent, I like to sit with the scent. Um, as I'm blending the fragrance, I I smell it. I close my eyes and I'm just sitting there, just trying to figure out how does it make me feel? Where does it take my mind? I want to create scents that would give you an escape in a sense.
I have
So yeah.
another question.
Okay.
So there's like a lotion that my mom really likes from Bath and Body Works. Like it's like a green one, relaxing one.
Uh-huh.
And for Mother's Day, I want to buy her like a candle, like just smells like that.
Okay.
So I was wondering, like, which one does it smell like? Relaxing one, like calming one. Like after a stressful day, you just smell it and just relax.
Um, let's see, relaxing peace, ocean bloom, and I'm trying to think. Peace, ocean bloom. Let me look at my site. Those are the two that come off firsthand. But Ocean Bloom is like lavender. It's floral. So it's really relaxing. Um, Serene is very relaxing. It's like coconut based. Coconut lime. So those would be the three that I say that are very calming and relaxing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any more
I l-
questions?
I love the engagement, you all. I'm just
Yes,
proud
me
over here.
too.
So many wonderful, awesome questions. Just super proud and how thoughtful you all are being of like your parents and just entrepreneurship and just all the things. Favor, I seen you come off mute. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I also want to buy my mom one too for Mother's Day too.
Okay.
But is there like a one that you recommend?
Um, let's see. Ocean Bloom,
Mm-hmm.
Caribbean. Peace is another good one. Sweet Love. Again, Blush. If you join my email list, you will
Yeah.
see all the new fragrances that I'll be adding in May as well,
Yeah.
or probably end of April. So I'll send out an email to let you know any new
Okay.
fragrances, because Blush will definitely be coming back. That is a really nice Mother's Day one as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
LaSheena, would you happen to have any of your candles or um, products or merchandise in front of you where we can kind of see what you've made? Like, do you have anything that you can kind of show us?
Ooh, um,
It's okay if not. I know it's kind of on the spot, but I was like, oh, maybe we can see some of the
I
some of the
don't.
creations.
Mm.
No worries. No
I can show
worries. No
you a
worries.
video. The video
Sure.
has like my products, kind of how they come packaged. Again, I like to do gift boxes because everyone wants to feel special, right? So
Yeah.
when you get your candle, it's like a gift box. You unravel the bow, just I try to be real intentional about those moments because I want you to feel special when you're opening the candle. I want you to feel like, you know, again, I want to give a sense of luxury to the everyday woman, because a lot of times some of us we don't have resources to really experience those that side of things, you know what I mean? And so I try to be real intentional about that. So even if you order some wax melts, or I have a travel bundle up there, and they're like little 3-ounce candles. Every package comes with a bow, so that as you're unwrapping, you just have that moment of, wow, this was sent for me. So I'll show you the video. Okay.
Lost their sound on this video. You turn the sound off.
I am never forgotten. You have always provided, not like. Okay. Was everybody able to see it or no?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, that's a little bit about kind of what we do from the classes. We've done kids classes to all men. We do a lot of women classes in the area. Um, yeah, so
Can I ask you one
any
more
other questions?
question?
Yeah, of course.
Where did you start your business?
I'm sorry. It was a little.
So, what age did you start your business?
Did you hear it, Anissa? It was kind of buffering.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can
uh,
hear you
sh-
now. What'd you say?
she
So,
said what age?
what
Oh,
age did you start your business?
Favor, you may have to drop it in the chat because you're a little like garbled, almost kind of robot-like. Just drop
oh,
it in the chat and I can read it off.
she said what age did you start your business?
Oh, okay.
I was 35.
She was a spring chicken, wet behind the ears. Okay, barely legal.
Yeah, I was 35.
Awesome. All right, LaSheena, if you had to give us three just gems, three things you'd want us to walk away remembering from our discussion today. Um, go ahead and drop us three gems before we close
Um,
out.
know that you are worthy of love. Know that you are deserving of every good thing that happens to you. And the third one, I would say, don't be afraid to step out into, don't be afraid to walk in your purpose, even if it scares you.
I love that. I love that. Come on and drop the gems for the young folks. Okay, we need that. We need that. We are so appreciative of you. Thank you for hopping on today. Thank you for sharing how you
Thank you
turned your
guys.
pain into passion, into purpose, into coins. Okay. And I can say I have purchased from Soarbäe before. We have purchased candles. They do smell divine. She was doing bath bombs. Okay. I like the idea of this men's line coming out because, you might have, your Father's Day is coming,
Yes,
all
yes.
those things. So purchase for them. Listen, maybe you should create a friendship line and make a scent based on your friend and what you think they might smell like, unless you smelled them in the off season and maybe they weren't too bright. Don't put that on the line. We don't want to smell Funyuns or nothing. But LaSheena, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for answering all of our questions. Thank you for being love and
Absolutely.
light. Thank you for healing. Okay, thank you for spilling about, just sharing about just God and all the things. We just love and appreciate you, and we hope to have you back soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having
Yeah,
me.
can I,
And thank
can
you
I ask
guys
one
for
more question?
listening. Okay, yes.
It'd be cool. I think you should make a perfume line too. That'd be
Oh,
kind of cool.
really?
Yeah.
I would love that. Look, let me go on and jot that down. I might any fragrances that you recommend?
I think you should make a vanilla scent.